Good morning. It's 6:35 a.m. on Monday of the last week. I'm off for maternity leave with my little dude. I decided I would try recording some clips, kind of vlog style. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I even use this. But we're getting our day started. What are we doing today? Dishes. Some laundry. Working in Damon's room, hopefully. That's little dude. You hear him fussing in the background here. Let's see. Hey, buddy. Hang on, guys. Okay, there we go. He's trying to fall asleep and fighting it. But the room is running. Like I said, dishes, some laundry. My husband found ants in the garage, so I'm going to see if I can figure out where they're coming from to put down the ant trap. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to work in little dude's room because right now he can't sleep in his crib. He can barely walk in that room. It's kind of, it's bad. It's bad, guys. So that's going to be my day today. And we'll just see how this goes. We'll see if I even upload this. Anyways, I'll check in with you later. Hi again, everyone. Me and this little guy right here are going to fold some laundry. We'll bring you along. We'll chat with you. Yeah. And we'll just see how things go. It's about 9:45 now. I have at least figured out the source of the ants, and I've put the traps as has been requested. And that's about as far as I got. I got the milk put away, but now it's laundry. I fold mine, my husband folds his, so I will neatly stack his over on this side of the bed here. And then we've got all of Mr. Damon's to fold because he needs his clothes to fit him. Yesterday I boxed all of his 0 to 3 months. You guys are getting a little snug. And I pulled out his 3 to 6 and washed and dried those. So we're gonna start with my clothes, but let's see, what do I want to talk about? I don't know. Like I said in the first part of this, I go back to work a week from today, probably the day this will go live, assuming I actually upload it. Again, still undecided here. We'll see how everything goes, how much footage I actually get. But this maternity leave, I've had 12 weeks, or will have had 12 weeks completely off with little guy there. But I think because of the holidays, it flew by. It flew by, and it's not fair. I think I took 11 weeks with my daughter, and I don't know, it didn't feel like it went fast, but it didn't feel like it went as fast as his maternity leave has gone. So I'm just kind of sad, bittersweet. The good-ish news, I guess, is that, yes, I have to go back to work, but I will be working from home for the first 4 weeks, except for next Monday. I will get to go into the office the first day I go back to work, because daycare did not have room for him until February. So I will be working from home with little guy for 4 weeks. Hopefully he lets me work. He's a pretty good sleeper if we swaddle him. So until he starts rolling over, swaddling it will be so he can get some naps in and I can get some work done. Anyways, I was going to talk about these laundry baskets. Got them at Costco. I blame my sister-in-law because she sent me the link to a TikTok and said, if you see these the next time you go to Costco, get me some, I'll pay you back. So we went to Costco a couple days ago. I found them and they are collapsible. So you may see as we progress this week, but our house is too small for our family. We are kind of sort of looking for something bigger. And I say kind of sort of because, well, we're being really picky because we don't have to move. We can make this work, and well, we are not looking forward to our mortgage going up. because it will have to, because we need more house than we have now, and that's just kind of how things work. But we're cramped, so the idea of a standard laundry basket, when I can have ones that collapse and can just get tucked into the laundry, you know, next to the washing machine or between the washing machine and the dryer, whatever I decide, amazed me. So I grabbed 2 sets. So they're in 2 packs at Costco, if you love the idea of those, like I did. And that's what I have to say about those. So finished sorting this stuff out. Oh, little man's just chilling. He's pretty cool, pretty calm. He only makes a fuss really if he needs something, if his belly hurts, if he's hungry. Yeah. If he's tired. But right now he's just sitting in our puppy that I keep forgetting to actually use when I nurse him. Our breastfeeding journey is fantastic. Much easier than with his sister. She was just a lazy eater. He's the opposite. We'll just call it that. So, yeah. And let's see, what else do I want to say? I'm new to this whole vlog thing. I'm sure you can tell. There's no other vlogs up on this channel. But we are just gonna see how this week goes. And it's not a work shirt. I don't have a whole I have a lot of exciting things, but there are things that I won't really take you on. I might like chat with you from the car or whatever, but don't expect me to take any video footage because my other people I will be around probably don't want their business on the internet. And they don't really know I'm doing this. So there's that. Tomorrow we're gonna do an errand, since I'm getting out of the house anyways, to go to the chiropractor. So we'll go along for that and kind of chat about that when the time comes. And nope, that was just shirt. Anyways, but chiropractor, pick up a shirt I did order pickup for from a local boutique. Wednesday is my knitting night, so that's exciting. Get to see the girls, some of the girls, one group of girls, gals, ladies, what have you. And one of them brings her daughter. Her husband keeps their oldest. She brings the youngest. And then I will have a little guy there because who doesn't love baby snuggles? And my husband keeps our toddler, our daughter. And so, and then that's Wednesday. And then Thursday, I will be taking Chloe, the toddler, aforementioned toddler, to our first kinder music of the season. It kicks off on Thursday. It's a little later than we would have liked as far as the time that we were able to get her into, but I waited too long to ask, or to get her signed up, so it was all that was left. But that's at 7 o'clock is when it starts. So hopefully that wears her out so she can be ready to go for bed when we get home and not make that a chore on her daddy. He does her bedtime routine because I handle little guy, and we divide and conquer in that way. I help Chloe get bathed, he handles little man, and then we flip-flop as far as bedtime goes. So I will probably help with bedtime in the event she still needs help when his schedule is more regular. He is still we're still kind of figuring out what works best as far as his nighttime routine and what he will let us do and get away with and that kind of thing. We've been getting him down. I feed him between his last feed between say 7 and 8:30, we let him stay, you know, do his wake time, and then get him swaddled up and into the bassinet. You're ruining something, aren't you? I heard that. Get him into the bassinet after he's been awake for an hour and a half from his last nap, and get him swaddled up, and he usually goes out for the whole night until the next morning. Usually not every time. Sometimes he just is not full enough, so he needs to get fed again, in which case my husband gives him a bottle so I can stick to my routine as far as that goes. I've regulated myself in that way. I have a bit of a oversupply when it comes to the milk situation, so I pump at like 11:30 so I can go to sleep, and then we get up about 4:45 is the goal, but it's usually closer to 5. Really need to vacuum in here and feed him and get our day started, but at least during the week. Where was I going with all of that? Oh, the bedtime stuff. But yeah, so Kinder Music Thursday. Ooh, that was quite the tangent. Sorry, guys. Kinder Music Thursday, which is very exciting. Chloe loved, we did summer session, and then I missed out on the fall because I didn't find out about it soon enough. Or didn't look into it soon enough, I should say. And then that'll be every Thursday through, I think, April, with like just 1 week off at the end of March for spring break. Times out with like the local school district as far as spring break goes. And then let's see, I don't think there's anything going on Friday. Saturday I have a haircut, and then Sunday is just, I'll be prepping for going back to work. Blah. Packing a pump bag, since I will need to do that at work since I'm going into the office on that Monday, that first day back. I'm mainly doing that just because Darren, my husband, is off that Monday and daycare is closed that Monday. So him and Chloe will be home, and that just spells a less than productive first day back if I try to do that from home with everyone home. So we agreed that he would just keep the kidders, and if he needed help burning toddler energy, or just kind of, I don't want to call it help, he's fully capable of burning her energy, but just needed to get out of the house, have a second set of eyeballs so he can just breathe, because it will be his first time with both kids all day. I haven't even had both kids all day by myself. I've had them by myself for 4 or 5 hours after everybody's awake, but not all day. So he's taking one for the team in that respect. So I will be going into the office, so I will need to pack all of my pump stuff. So I have that. Luckily, work is super, family oriented, and has a room for me to be able to do that in while I'm at work, and get my, return to work off to a good fresh start. Make sure all my passwords work. I can log into everything like I need to, and then work from home for the rest of the 4 weeks with that handsome little man. Yeah. I look forward to having that additional time home with him, because like I said, these, first 12 weeks have just flown by, and I know it's because of the holidays and having one kid already, but I don't know, I feel like we got gypped as far as our, special time bonding together, but we still have that additional 4 weeks, and that will be good. I'm a little nervous since I will have to work with him and around him, but thankfully I have the most accommodating employer I could ever ask for. And I have a lot of flexibility on getting my hours in for the week. And if I don't pull it off, then I just have to cover it with my vacation time, which is completely understandable. I have from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. to get 7.5 hours in a day. Fridays are less. And if I get extra in on one day, then I can shave that, you know, if he has a rougher day, we have a rougher day, then I've got that buffer. So I'm gonna do a longer day on purpose that Monday, since I'll be at the office. You're filling your britches. Yes, you are. But yeah, since I'll be at the office, I work straight and get that extra time kind of banked for Friday. See if I can verify with, you know, the HR lady that I can bank it for like any day, not just Friday, since I have him at home and babies are unpredictable and kind of dictate what you can and cannot do, right? So yeah, I am excited to go back to work for the normalcy, for the routine, for the just, you know, getting back in the flow of things. Not necessarily for the work part, though I do enjoy what I do. I really do. Helping people get their benefits that they deserve is definitely an awesome way to spend my time. And the fact I get paid for it is, you know, icing on the cake. Would I love to have more time at home or more time with my kiddos? Heck yeah. Could I ever be a stay-at-home mom? No. No, I do not have the patience, the tolerance, the insert whatever adjectives, descriptions, verbs, whatever you want to that. But I do not have the patience to be a full-time stay-at-home mama. And for those that do it, I applaud you. I could not. I've been saying, you know, how my time this go around with him has felt so fast and so short, but and it has, and I do feel that way, but I'm also ready to go back. I'm ready to have that part of me back, get back to a little bit more normal. But that is my laundry. I'm going to work on his next, but I'm going to put Iron Flame back on. Been listening to the audiobook. I've read the book, but infant. So re-listening or listening to it now as an audiobook through the library. Just so I can kind of pick up on things I missed, because I got to the end and I'm like, I'm missing something. So while I really enjoyed reading it, I feel like there's parts of it I didn't get a complete grasp of because of the mom side not being fully in tune with it if he was fussing or what have you. So I'm going to put that back on, fold his laundry, and I will see you guys in a little while. So the next thing we're going to tackle, and this is going to go into the rest of the week, is this. What is supposed to be this little fella's room. Say hi, little man. Anyways, the rocking chair, buried. The crib, can't lay him in there. The changing table's clear because we actually use that. The rest of this room, there's his laundry, proof I folded it. I just need to put it into those, and that'll be good. These boxes here, and the tub too, are clothes that are leaving this house. Stuff that he has outgrown, and my old maternity stuff. So, but yes, this room was my office. That's why there is still remnants of mama in here. My pumping cart, so I can, you know, nurse or pump in that chair that is buried. So yeah, this is the rest of the week's task, to get that crib emptied out so that little guy can nap in it, and that chair empty so I can use it to rock him to sleep so he can nap in there. Anyways, that's the rest of today while Dada and sister are not here, which really is only a couple more hours. And that's that. That is this week's to do. So it's usable, ready to use come Tuesday when I'm working from home with that little guy right there. Hi, Piper. She would probably like some food put in the bowl. Her sister probably would too. Don't know where she is though. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll film me working in here a little bit and put some music to it, I hope, if I can figure out how to do that. But yeah, that's all I've got for right now. I'm gonna eat some lunch and get started. Good morning. It is now Wednesday. I did not film anything yesterday. I was just a little too busy, hi Max, to do that with not being used to doing this. So anyways, it's bright and early. My husband and daughter just left for work/daycare, and I'm gonna put up my milk from the last couple days while I chit chat with you. The background noise you hear is Max, our boxer. He is a sweet fella, but he sure is noisy. Today is low-key morning, and then this afternoon, Mr. Max is going to the vet. We've been having a little bit of a bladder control issue, which never used to be a problem for him, but so we're gonna get that checked out, make sure nothing is going on there. I think he just shook the counter. Thank you, buddy. And then tonight I have my Yarny knitting group, but today I'm going to finish my plan with me that I have the base done for already for last week, so I can get that edited and uploaded here in the next day or two, but need to actually finish it first. And then need to get back into Damon's room. I did work on it a little bit Monday. Did not get a whole heck of a lot done. In fact, you probably wouldn't be able to tell I did anything. It looks pretty rough in there right now. And then yesterday I went to Target, so you know, that's where that stuff ended up if it wasn't food. So yeah, that's kind of the rough game plan for today. A little bit of filming, a little bit of tidying, a little bit of vet, a little bit of knitting. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's that. It is currently like 6 o'clock in the morning, so forgive my sleepiness here. I have not had coffee yet. I really need to make a cup, but I wanted to get this done, and if I start doing too many things at once, nothing gets done. So I'm gonna finish doing this first, then I will make coffee, and then I will meander out to my desk in the garage and work on that memory spread. Yeah, that's what I've got for you for today. I'll catch up with you later. It's Thursday morning, like 6:30-ish, maybe 7. I did not look at the time before I started or hit the button for recording. I am in Damon's room. He is in our room, sleeping in his bassinet. I've got maybe at best an hour before he wakes up. Got myself a shower in, but I'm gonna spend however long until he wakes up, or I need to go wake him up to feed him, in his room, because you guys, it's where am I not gonna block the camera? Just as bad, if not worse, than when you guys saw it last. Oop, that's, yeah. So, because I did not come in here yesterday, Tuesday, like I said I would. And that's because time just got away from me. I did get my plan with me finished, and I need to edit that today so I can upload it for, I think, tomorrow. And I decided that I'm only going to do one of those a month as far as more real time. I mean, it's last week, and by the time you see it, this week will almost be over. Who knows when this is going up? But anyways, I have a lot of memory spreads I need to do, and those take time. I may film a couple of those, but maybe not. Honestly, I don't know. But there's other videos I want to do. So if I'm going to do like one a week or maybe 3 a month, I can't fill them up with just playing with knees if I want to do other things too. So anyways, I am going to get that done later today. But for now, I'm spending time in here dealing with this. Look at those pretty grays. Getting my hair done on Saturday, so that's exciting. But yes, so till he wakes up, I am in this room cleaning, tidying, purging, hopefully, fingers crossed. There's some stuff I can get rid of in here. So I'm gonna figure out a spot to put you guys and record some of that. It's gonna be super sped up by the time you actually see it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I have figured out how to put music over that, so you're not just listening to dead space or whatever. Worst case scenario, I include a voiceover over part of it, just to let you know kind of what I'm working on. But enough chatting from me. Let's get this ball rolling. close out the vlog. It is Saturday morning at 6:50 a.m. I did not film anything yesterday, but that's because yesterday, Friday, the last official day of my maternity leave, I just enjoyed my baby. I snuggled him. We had a lot of snuggle time, and it was just a glorious day. And we're gonna do more of it today and tomorrow, including snuggling this kitty here, Miss Tora. But I just wanted to officially close this out. Hopefully this wasn't completely terrible and obnoxious and boring of a vlog. If you guys like this, please comment down below and I will consider doing it again. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.